We got Karen on the ride. Karen, how you doing?
We're doing good. We're going to cold weather.
Yeah, where are you going exactly anyway?
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, wow, really?
Really?
What's up there? You have family or something?
Yeah, my son and his wife and my 2 grandsons. And my grandson is 10, and I'm thinking this may be his last Santa time.
Oh, well, don't ruin it for everybody.
I know.
I'm just kidding. This is an adult show anyway, so we're good. But yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because my daughter's only 7.
Oh, okay. My other grandson is 7.
Oh, keep him away from my daughter.
That's a great age.
But I was wondering, when is the right age to change, to tell them about Santa? You know what I mean?
No, I think they should ask, and if you can do it and hold on. My daughter-in-law, he was questioning her, a couple months ago, saying, "Oh, the kids at school are saying about Santa," and she said, "Declan, it's all in what you believe. If you believe in your heart there's a Santa, there is a Santa." So he took that. It's like, oh, okay.
And it worked?
Yeah, it worked.
What?
It worked.
I was like, guys, too easy.
No, I mean, I thought that was great because I would be like, oh.
My daughter, though, I don't know if it'd work for her.
She's too smart.
Oh, she's so smart. Way too smart. But yeah, because that's been the struggle, as a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I bought all these presents, and now like the hard part is deciding which ones are from Santa and which ones are from me.
I know.
Because I don't want Santa to give the best presents, but he has to give some of the good presents. Otherwise, she's like, well, what did I do?
Yeah, I wasn't good all year.
So it's a battle. It's like, man, Santa, stop trying to steal my credit.
Get your thunder, yeah.
Oh, my thunder, yeah. So with that, I'm kind of like in a way, I'm like anxious for the reveal. Hey, there's no Santa.
Oh, you're not.
All those awesome presents were really for me,
Oh no.
But at the same time, like you said, they should let them be the ones, right? I don't want to.
Well, don't you remember as a kid when you found out that Santa wasn't real, how crushed you were?
But I don't.
I was crushed.
The thing is that I feel like if I could remembered how it came about when I was young, maybe I could try to, repeat that for my daughter. But I don't even remember finding out. I don't remember how I found out.
They find out through kids in their school.
Other kids. Yeah.
Other kids, yeah. That's how I found out.
I think it was more like my parents gave up and said, "Listen, we've got to break the ice. Tell you the truth, because we don't have enough money to pay Santa this year." That's why I think it really happened.
Oh, that's a possibility.
Yeah. So hey, sit down. We got to tell you, there's no Santa because we can only afford half of the presents that we usually get you.
Oh, lovely four. This is stop.
It's my least favorite part right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I got a couple tricks on my sleeve.
Really?
Yeah,
good. I want to know these tricks.
Yeah, you'll watch and learn. I can't tell everybody.
Oh no, don't.
Yeah, because then everybody was doing it, then it's not a trick anymore.
Exactly.
It won't work.
But I don't understand why this is. I mean, they just redid this road, and it's always congested.
No, it's just everybody's trying to get on and off and within a mile's worth of stretch here. So let me ask you, you're going to Columbus, Ohio. Is that where you're originally from?
No, I'm from New York.
All right.
We're from New York, yeah. My son works in Ohio, in Columbus. So that's why they live there.
I'm not surprised at all. There's something about New Yorkers just kind of have their own kind of like natural swag that kind of can sense.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? It's weird. So with that then, how long have you been down here?
Oh my goodness. I moved here in 2001. So 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. What brings you down here?
Actually, my parents got elderly. My dad got sick. So being good daughter that I am, I moved down to take care of them. But I also got injured. And I had surgery. I had cervical surgery.
How'd you get injured?
Good question.
You don't know?
No, I woke up paralyzed one morning. Swear to God. Woke up paralyzed.
How
on my
paralyzed?
right side.
Like you couldn't move anything, or just
I
your
woke
legs?
I woke up to go to work, and I fell right out of bed. I was like, oh my gosh, something's wrong. And my neck was like on my shoulder. My head was on my shoulder. I couldn't move my neck.
You couldn't pick your head up or anything?
No. So I
Could
went.
you move your arms, your fingers, anything?
Not my right side. My left side was okay.
Really?
Yeah. So.
What about, is it paralysis?
No. It was. You want to guess what happened? I mean, it was not an accident.
No, I want to get.
It's just a freaky thing.
I don't want to insult you, but I'm like you saying it's a freaky thing. I'm thinking I'm way wrong. But just based by the fact that you were like paralyzed on one side, I would think like a stroke or something like that.
Yeah. Nope.
So what was it?
All my discs but 2 in my neck had herniated.
Disc but 2.
Just but 2. And
That's
caused the head to go to my shoulder and to be paralyzed because the nerves were exposed. The nerves, when the disc shattered, the nerves were exposed.
So it's called. You said a disc but 2.
Just but 2 discs. You have
a disc or 2. That's what.
No, all but 2. Every single disc in my neck.
Okay. All the discs, but 2 discs were still...
popped out of the spinal cord.
Wow. That's kind of scary.
It was very scary. So they did surgery, and they said probability of getting better was pretty slim, but they'd go in and fuse the discs to I have a rod here and a rod here, and then 3 plates. 3 plates going through and screws holding my neck.
Oh wow, that's pretty serious.
And after surgery, my ortho came in and said didn't work.
What do you mean, the fusion?
The discs are supposed to they regrow and they attach to your spine, and they didn't. So the worst part about it is nerve damage. I have 98% nerve damage in my right side. Like I cut myself all the time. Look at. I cut myself. I've been in the grocery store and somebody will say, "Oh my gosh, you're bleeding." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, that's pretty intense.
It was.
And there was nothing that triggered it. It was just kind of maybe.
No, they thought maybe because I was a teacher at the time. From carrying books, moving desks, lifting stuff, going up and down stairs.
Like looking up and pointing at the board and stuff.
But I played
random mundane stuff.
Yeah, but I played softball, fast pitch softball. And I was a pitcher.
That definitely,
boom. Yeah.
That definitely.
They thought that was it. And then he figured that I probably had been walking around with a disc herniated for at least 10 years.
No kidding. And it just kind of all built up and then popped.
It just popped. Freak thing.
I see all that I just got past.
Yeah.
Told you I got some tricks.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
I'd like to think.
Oh, you little sneak. That is sneaky.
I like to think I'm like the Muhammad Ali in traffic. I bob and weave.
That was bobbing and weaving for sure. That is cool. That was really good. So anyways, with the rods and the plates in my neck, being in New York, it gets cold, obviously.
And that acts up.
And so they said, you better start looking to move someplace more because you're going to be in deep trouble if you stay in New York and stay in the cold. So with my parents being here and them getting up in age, I figured, okay, I'll go to Florida.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're here.
I love Florida.
We get to enjoy your story here on the show.
Oh, it's pretty boring.
No, it's pretty serious. No, it's intense. People, don't know about that. I didn't know about that could even happen.
I didn't know either.
And it's pretty intense. Like, I remember, I can kind of feel for you because there was a time when I was little and I woke up and I couldn't move.
No.
I couldn't.
What happened?
I remember I was sleeping on the couch. I was probably like 7 years old.
Yeah.
And my sister loved Mary Poppins, and I woke up to watching Mary Poppins. So because of this, I never wanted to watch Mary Poppins. I hated watching Mary Poppins because it brought back that memory. But I was laying on the couch, and I just was laying there, and I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, nothing.
No.
I was crying for somebody to help me, and they brought me to the hospital. I remember it was like one of my neighbors. It was like we were all like big family, and back then it was like this project they lived in, and I was sitting in like I was in the bed for days at the hospital, and I was like I didn't know what was going on. If I was ever
7
gonna
years
move
old,
again.
you're petrified.
Yeah, and then one morning I woke up and I was looking out the window, you know, and it was like a movie with the light coming shining in, the birds chirping, and it's like wait a minute, I was looking the other direction the whole time, so I obviously moved and rolled over, so that was the day that I was back to normal. It's like I had meningitis.
Oh my gosh, that is deadly.
Yeah.
You are lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, you know.
It's 7 years old?
Yeah, it was pretty intense, pretty scary.
Your mother must have been petrified.
Yeah, she was, you know.
Oh.
But hey, you know.
Oh my gosh.
We're survivors, the two of us.
Wow. So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay,
Yeah.
So I know Connecticut.
That whole story was in Hartford, Connecticut. I was at the Hartford Hospital.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what part of New York you from?
Syracuse, New York.
Oh, okay.
Central.
Yeah.
Central New York.
And I heard that's pretty nice because of the colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Connecticut's pretty.
Yeah. You know, everywhere. I lived in New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
I love New Hampshire.
Yeah, so, you know,
Massachusetts, I have family in Massachusetts.
That's how come I'm such a good driver, though.
The Mass drivers are really crazy.
Do you know what they call them?
No.
Massholes. It's a for real nickname. Next time you talk to your family in Massachusetts, ask them if drivers in Massachusetts have a nickname, and they'll confirm that.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, it's serious. Well, hey, I've been having such a great conversation with you.
Thank you.
We're almost here, so I'll wrap this up before it's too late. Definitely, hey, happy holidays.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
All right. I got this big halo looking heavenly over here. My mother's like, oh, do you Photoshop that to make yourself look better?
Aw.